There it is. We're recording. We're back. Look who's here. He's back. He's going to carry the show today. He's carrying the show.
I look like an old man without teeth.
What would you like to talk about?
Well, I have some materials that I like to go over. I found this. This is one of my books that I started in one of my many substance abuse treatments. And I didn't look through it yet, but it's funny because I have like mathematics, the Fibonacci sequence. Plato.
Wait. What is the Fibonacci?
It's how I think everything has a mathematical, like a tree will have limbs that go off this way and this way, and it all works out in symmetry, I think, or maybe it's I'm not sure if that's it or not. We'll have to look that up because I don't remember what it is.
Fibonacci?
Fibonacci, is it Achi or Rachi?
Comes prepared every time.
I do.
We're gonna have to look that up.
No, this book consists of like philosophy and like passwords to all my porn sites that I have, and just rambling.
You got them written down?
Yeah, I got them written down.
Many right up there.
Many.
The password is wet ass pussy 69.
That's not one of my passwords. That's not it.
So I almost got kicked off of YouTube, and not because of you. We needed you back. We had all these different guest hosts.
I don't do the blue. I don't do the blue.
No, it wasn't that. That's not. We can say cock, pussy, dildo, all that stuff. We were saying everything. We can be misogynistic, but we can't talk about the government.
Well, that's fine. I'm sick of it. I have I started trying to figure out. I've been watching this stuff today about how these Trump people don't believe anything but what he tells them, and that guy's, they fact checked him, and he told over 30,000 lies in 4 years.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's like six. How many?
6 a day?
6 a day. I don't know. It's a lot.
Wilt Chamberlain of lies.
Wilt Chamberlain. That's great. Did you ever see that skit on Saturday Night Live where they had like, I forget who it was, but they had him laid in a bed, and all it had was his like legs dangling off. It was Chris Rock, I think.
Yeah.
And they had his like legs sticking out at the end of the bed, and he would reminisce about it was number 439, and she was like, he'd say a little something about her. It was really funny. That was number 682. I remember her because she had one leg.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Yep. So anyway, yeah.
What else
can we? Well, I wrote stuff down like how the universe works, and how old it is.
How you thought?
Well, I was taking notes.
In treatment?
Well, I was going through books, and I was taking notes, and I'm kind of going through here. What I wanted to say today is that raccoons look like little robbers from the 40s.
Do they talk the same?
Hey, cover! Hey, you gotta come and get me, Flatfoot. You use the parlance of the time. Flatfoot, copper.
That's so funny.
You got me, you son of a bitch. Bipolar, auditory hallucinations. I wonder if these are my.
Say that again.
Bipolar. Ride the tiger. Ride the tiger. What the fuck does that mean?
Scotty's. Remember that Scotty's strong.
Scotty Strong. He's called me up.
Ride the tiger.
Auditory hallucinations. I think I've had those.
That's how
not
we do
knowing.
material.
I wrote down not knowing if it's sane or not. Prefrontal cortex biomarker help diagnose cognitive tests, moods, high lows, roadblocks, neuroscientists, memory loss, optogenetics. Maybe it's opti.
So you're digging out the old material.
Yeah, this is. Well, I haven't even gone over this ever. So it's like Christmas, Roadblock, which is a pretty sad fucking Christmas. If this is
big Andy Warhol Christmas.
I got ketamine written down.
The Andy Warhol Christmas. Ketamine's a good.
Yeah, you know how much it costs to go to that clinic?
They have a ketamine. It's like, they have one in Des Moines.
Yeah, they have one in Des Moines. It's like $500. What can you score it on the street for? I don't know.
Hey, if you're watching,
yeah,
put that in the comments.
If anybody knows where you're getting it, I had colonoscopy.
Those are fun.
Yeah, that went well. I have a pretty clean
colon. They give me Dilaudid.
No, they injected me with something, and then they gave me like a Valium or a Xanax or something, and then
they stick the scope in there.
Well, they put me something in my arm, and they said, well, let me know, or they gave me a shot, maybe it was, I don't really remember because when they gave me a shot, and I have a pretty high tolerance for substances, and
More.
yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. I was preparing myself to say this isn't enough, right? But I couldn't get it out, man. I was done. I was out. I didn't remember a thing. Didn't feel a thing. Woke up, later, and I didn't even feel violated. But they told me I had the very clean colon.
They wouldn't give me the video. I wanted the video.
I had people
put that on rodrios.com.
I had a live troupe act mine out.
A what?
My colonoscopy, yeah, like a live troupe. They acted it out for me.
You mean
they interpreted they might have
we did like a performance art?
Yes, a performance art piece. They acted out my colonoscopy.
Okay.
They
Colonoscopy, the musical. This is better than Hamilton. Who will star as the colon?
I can mention a few names that I'm not going
No, we're already skating on thin ice. Well, not you.
You're
how many different sites can I have?
I don't know.
Okay, what else?
I wrote
Band.video. Oh, look at this. A love letter to yourself.
No, this is from somebody else. This looks like my ex-wife wrote that. Notes from deviant behavior. So I took some notes.
Is that a book?
I think that was
or notes of your own deviant.
This could be both. I think it's from a book.
He's got this thing. I got this. Is look what's on mine.
You gotta empty.
This is fake.
It's a prop.
It's a prop.
I have stuff written down on mine.
This is Rod Rios on it.
I have things.
This is welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah. Nothing's real.
Nothing's
real. No, I think I wrote
like that thing in that bag that you're going to show us.
I wrote stuff like
which has a story. I can't wait.
Whatever
that he brought prop.
Oh yeah, I brought a thing.
Yeah, well, wait. That's
he's
got his own agenda.
That's the Ides of March.
Wind him up and let him.
Beware of the Ides of March.
The Ides.
You know where that's from, right?
No, is it like this 1960s song?
No, it's Caesar.
Oh, Caesar. Wasn't there a band called the Ides of March?
Probably.
In the 60s?
I know there's a movie's called that.
In the 60s is when this really,
They had bands like the Seekers.
The Ides of March. And they play that big, whatever that thing like they had on the doors.
You know what popped up in my music today? Aqualung. Where the fuck that came from, I have no idea. I've never listened to Jethro Tull my life, and it just popped up in my fucking feed playlist thing. It just showed up.
Weird.
Where did that come from? Somehow they did this mathematical, algorithm, and they came up with fucking Aqualung.
Aqualung with Jethro Tull sitting. Is it sitting on a park?
Sitting on a park bench,
eyeing little girls with mouth
in a jumpsuit playing a flute. So I think I wrote some of this down. These are like philosophical questions that I'm asking, like, why is tobacco legal and why is marijuana illegal?
Taxes,
and I heard that William Randolph Hearst owned a bunch of land.
Tobacco?
No, he owned a bunch of forests, and that's why marijuana is illegal. And he didn't want anything made from hemp, because he was a publisher. They wanted to use wood instead of hemp for the pages of the books, and you could use both, I think. But he didn't want any competition, so he lobbied that, whoever they had to lobby, and
whoever he had to pay a big
whoever had to pay off, and they made it illegal.
Well, cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
The word cannabis derives from cannabis. You can Google that right now.
Dude,
prove me wrong.
We should.
No Googling today.
Let's see.
I don't feel like working the controls too much.
Oh, drug scared. I have it written down here.
What?
No, that's different.
What's
drug scares. That's probably something.
What does that mean?
That could have been anything. Oh, they would write headlines in papers.
Oh, yeah.
Black people are smoke marijuana and they want to rape white women is what they would do. Or
you're about the drugs.
Maybe it's Mexican, yeah. Maybe
marijuana, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how they demonize it.
Yes, exactly.
And then comedian Bill Hicks said that you realize he was talking about a headline. He said that one of the headlines today was "We're losing the war on drugs," and he goes, "So you got a war on drugs and you're losing it to people using drugs." That's pretty. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, that's not. That's how do you lose with a bunch of drug addicts?
Yeah, well.
Let's see what else. Scapegoating a drug for use of public problems, crusaders of morality, popular notions, relapse, develops experience. Okay, let's see, mental disorder. I have,
We had a best of Brad, but the worst of Brad. That got more ratings.
Of course it
more
did.
viewers.
This Brad gets worse.
So today,
Brad,
we're just
Brad
worst
sinks
of
to the
Brad.
low.
Brad just reading, not even looking at the camera.
Brad hits rock bottom.
Not even looking at the camera.
Rock
What's
bottom.
on your shirt?
I don't know. I thought it was a Japanese symbol, but I don't know what it is.
It looks like.
It looks like a.
Oh, it looks like some of that
zoo. Or it has a star.
Zoo York. I think it says Zoo York.
Does it?
I don't know. You get that? Would you get that at the thrift shop?
Yes, I did.
Discount stuff.
I took it off.
It looks like in the 80s. I think it was the early 90s.
Probably 90s.
Which is back.
Yep, that's why I wore it today. Okay, I have Lamp. This is the list I made. Lamp, Family Video, Salvation Army, Shot Moss, vocational.
This stuff you wanted to get there?
No, this is stuff that I.
We had a shopping list for the Salvation Army.
Vocational rehab things from the Salvation Army. No, this is a list of things that I was going to do that day. I'm sure that
that's like a long list. That take me a month.
Well, I probably didn't get any of them done.
I'm having my own micro Texas right here in the house.
Yeah, I saw
water pipes bursting.
Pipes bursting.
What else? The electricity's still on for now.
The Alamo is, failing.
I think that's because they don't have a roof. Something that's amused him.
Yeah, I wrote down a bunch of porno stars' names here.
Well, that's unnecessary.
Well, I just want to remember the ones that I liked. And you never know when you're going to have to play Trivial Pursuit or some sort of a game, some sort of trivia game where you're not going to need to know. That's never actually.
What kind of trivia you play?
That never actually came up, but I'm prepared for it.
Remember, my friend told me he was at a AA meeting in Los Angeles, and Peter North was there.
The North Face.
North Face was there. That's the best porno name ever. That and Peter O'Toole. No. Peter O'Toole's a pretty good.
There's a lot better.
Johnny Hardwick. There's a lot better.
There's
Brad Carlisle.
That's not,
Rod Rios.
That's yours is all right for a porno name. Mine would be Bolt Action.
All right. I think Brad Naylor's pretty
Bolt
good.
Action. Brad Naylor. That's Nick Naylor from the Not Smoking movie. Thank you for not smoking.
Thank you for not.
Knowledge without power is paradoxical. So
did you put that on your Facebook?
I think so. Probably a while back.
Yeah, I think so.
Things, motives, drive, struggle.
Oh, you know what I was gonna ask?
And I missed where's my page?
Ask you about. You ever take a movie title and turn it into a porn title, what was that?
You can just add
the Sperminator instead of the Terminator.
Yeah, we're married with
what's his name? Finding Ryan's Privates
or Edward Penis Hands.
Edward Penis Hands.
That's not very original.
No, none of them are, but it's good. It's good. Now those are good to have around.
Yeah, they're Dickman and Throbbing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was
Humping Miss Daisy.
Humping
Miss Daisy. I thought that was pretty good.
It was old Hulk. It was in the driving her around. And
who?
Hulk, her Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You stole my tuna. He stole a can of tuna.
Woo!
Hulk.
That's a thing right there. What else do you have here?
Okay.
You got a whole stack of stuff there. Let's keep it.
Oh yeah, that's all right. So I got
save the
this
best
is important.
Okay, what's
this? This is important. We're gonna have to, and if we ever have a problem that we can't solve or we can't think it all the way through, we have this book called Logic, and we're gonna use this book to take apart.
This is light years ahead of that. Hey, what's this sex term we did?
Yeah.
What's the answer?
This is the upper crust. This is the, we're not going to delve into that toilet.
So tell me about this. Yeah. No, we're not going to go there.
No, this is just imagine Spock wrote a book. I'm not sure who wrote it.
You mean from Star Trek?
Yes. Because he was, a Vulcan. He was very logical.
He was half-breed though, wasn't he?
The good are happy. The unselfish are good. Therefore, the unselfish are happy. That was Aristotle there.
Let me see that. No, Spock was this half Vulcan.
Oh, that's right. His mom was from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Oh, no, that's good shit right there.
Oh, okay. So
here's a good one. The industrious are prudent. Ants are prudent. Ants are industrious. I was just talking about the ant and the grasshopper the other day. I try to
Yeah.
be more like an ant than it's the ant that prepares for winter. The grasshopper's out smoking crack. and
Yeah, where
stuff.
do the grasshoppers go?
They die.
They just die
They
for a
just
year?
die.
I was watching this nature.
Look at
show.
this talks about Alex Jones. The big fat men can swim. Jones can swim.
Fat Jones.
Jones is a fat man. It's pretty good.
Jones is a fat man.
The kind of smoking crack. Oh, this looks like something Mark Cater would write. Deduction of moods. Oh, this. Wow. I don't know about this. What year is this from?
It's old.
This is a good book.
Logic has not changed.
It's
It's
I
always
read a
been
book called
Logic.
Illogical. 1958.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There we go. Oh no, but originally first printed in 1958. Okay. Wow, that's too much. It's too early for that.
Yeah, okay. Well, so we
Sorry about
got
that. What
people, 10 famous people who choked to death.
The how, like Mama Cass,
That
working
one,
on
she
a
was,
sandwich.
she wasn't.
Did she-
Oh yeah, no, did they mention? Yeah, she's in here.
Mama Cass. is
Number
in it.
6.
Wait,
Fill that number
what's
6.
this book? Show us the book.
This book is the book of bad taste, and I figured that we would delve into it because we don't have really good taste.
No,
Sort of
it's like with
adolescent.
COVID, you can't taste anything.
That's true.
Well, wait, let me. Do they count Michael Hutchins from?
No, he was.
He didn't
jerking-
joke though. You mean choke?
He was jerking, wasn't he?
He was autoerotic.
Yeah.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
A
That's
book-
not choking to death. I think that's what they're
book-
trying to say. That's what Epstein was doing.
Bullshit.
No.
He got the shit beat out of him.
Somebody
He
came
got
in and
strangled.
somebody choked
It
him
broke
out.
his that bone that's in your neck.
That's a thoracic bone or
whatever it is. Yeah. You see his like roommate guy, his cellmate. Fuck, he's
Just
huge, like 6'4", just like
I'm your
300
new-
pounds of muscle.
I'm your new
I'm your new.
daddy.
Yep.
Hey, and so wait, breathe for a minute. That reminds me of a joke that's not mine.
Oh.
So this guy goes to jail for the first time, gets a cellmate, kind of like Epstein.
Huh?
The new guy was real nervous. He goes, look, now I know, and his new big giant cellmate's been in jail for 10 years. Now, I know you're nervous. He goes, but I'll make it real easy on you. You're probably worried about getting fucked in the ass or something. He said, but we don't do that. He goes, I give you a choice. Now we're going to play husband and wife. And he goes, you want to be the husband or the wife? And he goes, well, I'll be the husband. He goes, well, good. He goes, get over here and suck your wife's dick.
But I'm bump. We need a rim shot.
No, then I got a rim shot's one of those things that sounds dirty.
Yeah, I know, but that's a rim shot.
No anal rimming. All right, what else you got? What?
Ernest Hemingway wrote all his works on a diet of peanut butter sandwiches
And whiskey,
and whiskey and
and
whores,
shotguns.
prostitutes.
The regular. He's no Babe Ruth though.
No. This is Henry Ford took to eating weed sandwiches every day when he heard that the American scientist George Washington Grover did the same.
George Washington Carver or Grover?
Grover.
Who's this guy?
You know, it says Grover.
Read it again slowly.
Henry Ford.
No, George Washington Grover.
George Washington.
All right. Now he's got me. Now he's got me. You keep reading.
All right. During widespread food shortages in Cuba in 1994, the cat population fell by 400,000.
Wait. Are you saying that I
They-
can't get over this one? The wheat or weed?
Weed. I don't think it's weed, marijuana weed. I think it's
Not like
weeds.
dandelions and
Yeah.
stuff. But who did that?
Henry Ford. He was an anti-Semite.
Yes, he was.
He wrote a great book, or not a great,
But he
a
used
great
it.
book.
Really?
He wrote a book called The International Jew.
Did he
The
really?
Scourge of the World. Yes.
Who did that?
Henry Ford.
He read a ghost.
He was
writer.
Hitler had a picture of him on the wall.
That's
You know, he
funny.
sold parts to Germany. He sold Germany parts while the war was going on for their stuff, their vehicles and stuff. Do you know
So he's probably the inspiration behind the Volkswagen or something.
that? No, that was Porsche that designed that for Hitler.
Okay. Well,
But no, his
dear Lord, there was a George Washington Grover. Look at him.
he's
No, that's Grover Washington.
that's,
The hell, that's a jazz
that's
saxophonist.
Grover from the Sesame
Ooh,
Street.
there's no George Washington Grover.
Well, that's what it fucking says.
It's George Washington Carver.
It says Grover.
No, I believe you. Grover from Sesame Street.
This sounds like my diet here. For the last 15
Oh, look, there was a George Washington Grover.
Is that
He's
Grover
very, very, very unknown.
from Sesame Street?
George Washington Grover was a native of Harbor, New York, and came to Austin, Texas George Washington Grover. He was a pioneer Texan Indian fighter and member of the Santa Fe expedition.
Like a dot Indian or the Indians, Native American Indians.
Those guys got the casinos.
Okay, all right. So Howard Hughes. When I was growing
You
up,
skipped one, I think.
Yeah.
Who was it?
no, I read the
What?
cat thing.
Oh, cats in Cuba.
Yeah. For the last 15 years of his life, Howard Hughes lived almost exclusively on ice cream. He generally stuck to the same flavor until every supplier in the district had run out. So I'm kind of on that diet right now of peanut butter cups and half-baked Ben and Jerry's ice cream with some potato chips and
Are you on the Hemingway diet or the Howard Hughes diet?
this is Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes. My grandpa gave me these. They're magazines from like the '60s and stuff, and they were like a Maxim magazine or Stuff magazine would be, 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And they all they did was they had cigarette ads, booze ads. Howard Hughes was in every issue. Bigfoot hunters was in every issue, and it had firearm ads.
What were they?
It's called Argosy.
Argus. You still have them?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah.
Argosy magazine.
Look it up, man.
Well,
Look it up. Yeah, check it out. They're fascinating because they're such a time,
In
a
time
picture of that
capsule,
time. They're just a photograph.
Smoking
of that
didn't
time.
cause cancer, and then
Yeah,
led us
because
to
what doctors prefer this kind of cigarette more than others because
more dentists. Oh wait, Argosy.
Argosy, yes, it'll be that was a
Argosy magazine. Wow, look
Yeah.
at that.
It was a
Later titled The Argosy.
it was actually a boat too on what was it the Iliad? No, the Odyssey. Argosy or Jason and the Argonauts. Fuck, I don't remember.
Argosy, later titled The Argosy. Rod Rios, later titled The Rod Rios. Let's see.
Yeah.
Argosy All Story Weekly and the New Golden Argosy. It was a American pulp magazine
Yep.
from 1882
Wow.
all the way through 1978. It almost lasted.
That was a
100
good
years.
run, man. That was a good
It
run.
is.
Couldn't do that nowadays.
Published by Frank Munsey until it sailed to popular publications in 1940. It just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, it still got them.
So you like that? You like
maybe I can
that?
bring some of those in here.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's definitely targeted audience.
Here's one. Here's an interesting fact. Elizabethan women drank urine of puppy dogs to improve their complexions. I wonder if it worked.
Does that look like it?
Yep, that's it right there.
I don't know if we can see that. There's
It's got a chick on there, and they usually have some sort of gun, and
chicks and
and
guns.
like CIA operation, and then
Really, it was like Hustler without
Yeah, without the-
beaver shots.
Yep, it had like in the fashion.
I always thought that was more like you
Fashion.
called it Maxim. It's a good, that's
Yes.
a really good analogy.
Yeah, it is kind of like that.
The Maxim magazine of its day.
Because apparently everybody's drinking urine in this chapter.
Read on. What?
Professional chariot racers in ancient Rome were encouraged to promote muscle growth by drinking a solution of dried boar's dung. I guess that's dung for dung.
You mean like poop?
Yes, or yes.
You said
Is
dung
there
like
any other
dung?
kind of dung?
I don't know.
Let's see here. Let's look at what we got here. These are interesting facts that you might use.
To win a
Every
bet
day.
or something, or just
You can use them probably every day in
because
conversation.
you know what I like to? I just like to quote movies and songs, and just like, and then pretend like I'm smart that way.
This is a good topic.
And usually rap songs
Yeah, I see. I don't know the. I don't. I
Just-
I'm
just-
good with movies, but I'm not good with.
with music. It could be any. It could be any
If it
song.
was
but-
older, if it was a certain genre,
Any
certain
song.
years of music, like from like the 70s through the like the cutoff of about the 90s.
Here, now take a breath. Watch this. Okay, so it's like, say someone's really, really stressing out about something, and they can't make a decision. They're gonna leave their wife, or quit a job, or change a job, or move away, or do something really important. And you gotta. So I gotta go. Well, if you choose not to decide, you've still made a choice.
That's very good.
You know that. It's a. You know that
Is it a
lyric.
rap.
No, that's
Is it a-
that's Rush. With
What's
if
that?
you choose not
That-
to
that-
decide, you still
that is
made
a
the choice.
good job,
and you
man.
can choose a ready guide with some celestial voice.
When did
And
you ever
you
listen to
may-
Rush?
It was in the 80s. I haven't listened to him for a long
Well,
time.
what song was it?
I'm free will.
Oh, okay, all right.
You can choose free will. Like today's
I
Tom
went to
Sawyer,
Rush.
it's
You know, I listened to Rush we drove down to California. And we drove that coastal highway. You know, and I remember I had my Walkman, and I had didn't have a Walkman. I had I had the cheaper version.
Sanyo.
Yeah, the Sanyo. Yeah, the Sanyo.
It wasn't the wall. It was a Strollman. It was a Saunterman.
It was one of those, and I remember listening to that tape driving along that highway.
That's the last time you listened to it.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's good.
But it was like Red Barchetta and
Red Barchetta,
you know, that one.
which was on a menu somewhere. I'll have the
Red Barchetta.
The Red Barchetta.
I don't want that medium well, please. Okay, these are bowel problems for famous people. So you can't go wrong when you're discussing bowel problems, can you? Everybody has them. You know, as you get older, they get worse.
You know, you're born with them.
You're born with. I was born
shit in your pants. You shit in the womb, I think.
Oh, King Edmund Ironside reign curtailed when an assassin thrust his longsword up the Saxon king's fundament. Fundament. I've never heard of fundament before. I'm assuming that's his butt.
You know, that's how they killed Muammar Gaddafi. They took like a hot iron.
That's what they did to King Edward II, assassinated by having a red hot poker thrust in his rectum. That's not a pleasant way to go.
That's not the way to die.
No.
It's not the way to do anything, actually.
Samuel Pepys.
Wait, they called it a fundament, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna fuck you right up the fundament.
Thanks for the heads up on that.
Not you personally. I'm just going to use it in a sentence.
You better buy me a drink first. Let's see. Let's see. X15. Louis XVI flatulence it was said that he conveyed his admiration for his sister-in-law, the Duchess of Orleans, by doing her the honor of farting loudly in her presence.
And she was the Duchess.
I want to start doing that to people that I admire.
That was a Duchess oven.
Very good.
There we go.
Duchess oven. Remember Duchess pie?
Don't hit Duchess. No shout outs to Passman. Put him on the speakerphone and see what we get.
Martin Luther suffered from chronic constipation.
The Martin Luther, not the king.
Martin
Luther, the king.
The original guy, the original Martin Luther, the Protestant guy.
He suffered from what?
Constipation, chronic. So
it was not that.
Probably he's on opiates.
That makes sense.
But I think it was before opiates time. But
there's never opiates. There was never they've always been there.
No,
they're in the Bible, aren't they? Opiates in the Bible.
Do we have that problem? You know, it's amazing to me.
No, you shouldn't eat dry beans. Cook in your stomach.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
No,
that's not good.
Oh, we have a guest here. Where is he? Come here, kitty. You want to be on? You want to be on the show? Kitty. This is one of those deals where if I pick him up or do something that animal rights people will say, "Well, wasn't there that guy that was drinking beer and threw his cat across he was some congressman in California. His cat got in like during the Zoom call or whatever, and he throws the cat across the room. Look at that, it's very special guest. Oh, that's Aries. Don't get that face. That's right. Don't hold the cat like that. He looks real happy, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know.
He's I need to go. Resting bitch face on the cat. Dick Cavett. What is this? Wow. What's going on there?
I don't know.
He's
farting.
No, that looks like nowadays, just all hell breaking loose. The guy's reading the newspaper.
He farted an atomic bomb.
Atomic farts. Bow, wow, yippee-oh, yippee-yay. The atomic farts.
Let's see. This is Emperor Louis Napoleon III of France suffered from a variety of ailments, including dysentery, gonorrhea, a huge bladder stone. He commanded his troops at the Battle of Sedan in 1870 with towels stuffed inside his breeches to act as king-size nappies. Nappies is an English term for
diapers. Yeah. Hey, so he had a lot of problems.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I mean, that's not a good day.
Some days I can't get out of bed just because I'm out of smokes or something.
Some days I can't get out of bed because my life sucks.
No, it's what you make it.
Well, actually, I don't sleep in bed. I sleep on my sofa because I don't feel comfortable in the place I have now. I put the bed in an area. It's in the top of a house, so it's like this V shape thing.
Too much information.
It's like claustrophobic. Well,
You're lucky you have a couch.
It's a
Now look around here. There's no couch here in the studio.
Well, it's because you have.
Oh wait, we got that couch over there. What now?
Is that a couch?
No, right there.
Oh yeah, there's the tan couch.
Cold leather. Cold leather.
We have
that shit's hard to sleep
luxurious
on.
amenities.
I just sleep out on the beach.
That's a good idea
There
until
you
a
go.
tsunami hits.
Until
You get fucking eaten by a
all
shark.
the power's out and then the water's gone. What the hell's going on? in
Another
Texas?
visual.
Another visual. And love hurts.
Love hurts. Love scars. That was my Nazareth.
You love
That's
hurts.
probably the only time that you're ever gonna hear that.
That's good. Love hurts if you do it in the fundament.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I've heard anyway. I
The
really haven't had
fundamentals.
experience with the receiving end of that deal. But
Oh my God. What's this about?
animal passions. Frederick the Great, who never slept with his wife, was rumored in later years to have been romantically attached to his pack of Italian whippet bitches.
What does that mean?
This is dogs.
Dogs. Those
Those
dogs.
Yep.
Like that one guy.
Female dogs.
He was attached to
Yep.
them.
The Incas had laws to prevent llama drivers from having sex with their animals. They enforced them by requiring the llama deviates were, not deviates. The llama drivers were escorted by chaperones.
You accidentally misspoke.
Yes.
And
I
create a
did
great name for a punk rock band.
The
Llama Deviants.
That's right. That's right.
Fucking Llama Deviants.
The man from Silver Spring, Maryland, became infected with rabies in 1906 after he admitted having sex with a diseased raccoon.
One of those bandit ones. He probably thought was
There was a robber. He tried to have sex.
trying to.
He was later charged with animal cruelty right before he died of a horrible death.
Who did this?
This is some guy from Silver Springs, Maryland.
Fucked a raccoon?
A dead raccoon, deceased raccoon. How would they even come upon a raccoon? Say a car hit it. 1906, 1996.
What kind of opening?
It was
What
1996.
kind of opening was he? Did he slit a hole in his little belly or something?
It doesn't say any specifics like that. In Lebanon, Mike Lemon. In Lebanon,
He watches the show.
a man may illegally have sex with an animal as long as it's a female.
Where's that again?
Lebanon.
You can have sex with, but it's got to be a female
Yeah, so
animal.
they're gonna-
Like anything, a pig. a
Did
cow.
you ever watch Deadwood, which is a great show on HBO?
I've heard of it. No,
It was, every other word was like Shakespeare, and they talked like Shakespeare, but every other word was cocksucker. So there's a 3-minute short version of an episode, and they have they took out all the other dialogue and they put in just the swear words for 3 minutes.
Oh, that's funny.
And they have a
I'll have to
Big
look that up.
Lebowski 3-minute version of that. Like they took out all just all the swear words.
They took out all the words.
They took out the words. I mean, left in the swear words.
We'll have to note to self and just
You'll
do
write
that
that
with
down.
you.
Yep.
We'll do that with the Rod Rios. Just the swear. It's called just the swear words.
Just a short version. Short version. Deadwood short version. Big Lebowski short version. Or
Short. It's called short. Big 3 minutes.
Yep.
Short version. Just dirty words. What's that look like? Short version.
Yeah, it's just like fuck
They
this, ass, whores.
So basically, like
this.
what we're doing and we're doing an hour of it, but then just take out all those words.
Yeah, we
Except
could
for
cut this down to probably.
Okay,
Maybe you could do that.
and what do you call it? I know I know.
A short version.
And we got all those other videos we did of just swear words. cuss
Yep,
words.
just take out all
Fuck,
fucking
fuck,
words.
fucking,
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Well, it's funny. Then
Fucking
it's
cat
got like jump edits and stuff.
Yeah, it's very.
I'm gonna leave the word fundament in there.
We'll look at it when we wrap this
Fundament.
up.
Fundament.
Oh, we got okay. We're good.
We're gonna run out of time.
Well, we have to take a break for have our
Okay.
sponsors.
Cocaine.
Pay the bills here. We got to show our.
Oh yes. We're
We
self.
don't have any
We're
sponsors.
self-funded. We've
That's
got.
right. We took some cans back.
No, they can't even do that anymore.
You can't.
Oh,
Well,
when's
you
the last time
can.
you done that?
You can.
When's the last time you done that?
I've seen people do it recently.
They
I hang out with those people.
in the news. It was saying they got to go out to the fulfillment centers, all the grocery stores,
That's not true.
cut it off.
That's not true. They got them. They started back. They started back a while back because you can't. How are they gonna?
They're trying to do
Some
away with
poor,
that.
some poor people. That's all they
But
have. is
they're
those
trying to do
cans.
away with that.
Well, fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm not trying to do that.
Poor people have enough problems. They don't need that kind of bullshit. Fuck them.
Well, you can break out the Christmas gift. And,
No,
and
we're
there's a
gonna- you know
whole
what?
story with it.
I decided that
It's
I'm not
off
gonna do
limits.
it. Well, no, we're gonna do this probably next time because I think we've got enough going on here that we don't need to go that, go that. We don't have to do that kind of stuff.
You brought a whole bag of stuff.
Yeah, I brought a whole I brought 3 bags of stuff.
No, that's good. We need to do more shows.
Yeah, and every show, I want to do, I need some structure.
Friday.
I need some structure because
Friday at 1 every Friday.
I don't have any structure in my life and it's hard. I mean, I have stuff I have to do every day, but I don't have any regular structure.
You're semi-retired.
I am.
You're a grandpa.
I'm a grandpa.
Grandpa Brad. What do you need? You don't need
I do that.
structure.
I'm the best at that though. That's my favorite thing to do is to
Really
be a babysitter. Yep. We have a blast. She's she's almost 2. Her birthday's next week and it's just
you guys are both wearing diapers.
We are.
Yeah,
we are. We're both wearing diapers.
That's good.
Except when she goes and hides when she poops. So you always know what she's going to do because she goes behind the chair and it gets quiet.
That's how I do
And
it.
she walks out. She strolls out.
It's good. That's a life lesson.
I sort of emulated that, so I go back there after she's done and I do my thing.
You do your thing.
Yep. So
That's
I get to
good.
see her tomorrow. I think.
What's her name?
Adeline.
And you got a nickname for her?
Addie. Just
Addie,
Addie.
it's good.
Are
She
you-
calls you.
No,
You got a nickname. It's not Grandpa.
it's Peepaw. Peepaw. Yeah, that's not
crazy.
my
Almost-
doing. That's
al-
everybody else. Doing around
Almost
me.
2.
Yeah, she's almost 2. Yeah,
That's
it was
amazing.
It is. It's great. It's hard to describe.
You can give her your Argosy magazine.
Yeah, here you go.
Handed
honey.
down from generation to
Yeah, here you
generation.
go. No, I just got her some pens you can use in the bathtub, that right on the wall, and the things that turn the water different colors.
I do that, but they're permanent markers, and the bathtub's usually a golden color.
Oh, that's
Dehydration.
Yeah. You want to drink some water. You want
So, so tell me what's going on. I think we should go shopping at Hy-Vee. You look like with that new hairstyle of yours. You look like every shopper at Hy-Vee.
No, I don't. I look.
You're looking at that artwork I did when I was on acid.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's
I don't
Rushton
mind.
liked it.
I
don't
like
know.
that one.
You take another one. Remember,
I take that.
Don't
one.
you have
It's
some
great.
Rushtons? MarkRushton.com.
Yeah, that's right. Buy his art.
Buy
It's
his
wonderful.
music.
It's very.
It's
It's
so it is what
very-
it is. It's
A lot of things.
you know what somebody said? They said, "Wow, it takes a lot of work to make it look that easy," or something like that.
That's true.
That's simple.
Some people have a knack for that.
It takes a lot. Of
People that are really good at stuff, like it doesn't matter what it is. They like people that play guitar, right? I tried to do that for a while, and I either you're gonna do it or you can't. I mean, I can play chords and stuff like that, but I didn't ever get past a certain level. I was just thinking about that today, that I never had that thing in my life that I ever was just that good at, that I continued to do it. Like I caught on real quickly, and some people they pick it up like that.
Yeah, well,
I never had
when
that.
I tried to play guitar, and some of my inspirations were like Pete Townsend and all that, and a lot of punk rock guys. So what I got really good at was smashing the guitar.
Windmills.
Just smashing.
Just smash the guitar.
Yeah, give me 100 guitars. I can smash the fuck out of a guitar, but
Yeah, that's pretty.
and it makes you wonder where they were inspired to do that. And that's probably why you're like,
No, you just get
start smashing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Teenage Wasteland.
Bubba O'Reilly.
Really?
You didn't know?
I do know that because I knew a guy. His name was Bob Riley, and I'd call him
Bill O'Reilly.
not Bill. Bob. What we got the cat? What's
Riley
wrong?
Riley Reed.
Is that a
That's a-
trivia answer there?
That's a
Is
trivia
it a
answer.
trivia
right
answer?
there. Yep. People are gonna know what that means. People
What-
are gonna know that name.
We should go. Let's go over the news real quick. If you do follow the news?
What I do is I look up, I get fixated on something and I'll look it up and I'll look up like last night I looked up Donald Trump's Chinese bank account. He's got,
I thought he owed them money.
he does. He owes the money because he paid more taxes in China than he did here. He paid $200,000.
Oh, he paid more. He pays Chinese taxes.
Yes, because he earned a bunch of money there, which is funny considering what he says about the cat's doing some acrobatics.
He's
wants in the
trying to
box.
get in that box. There
he
he goes.
Hey, he made it.
Cat in a box.
Anyway, no, I
Complaining
look
to me
things up
about
because I want to know if I'm going crazy. So I look things up and try to try to figure it out. And
I'll tell you about more current stuff going on, primarily Texas. So
yeah, Texas. Okay.
we're in Iowa. For anybody, it doesn't matter. But it's real cold here. And they had a pipe burst in the studio and all that because it was so cold. But what's going on is I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to Texas until this blows over.
That's not a good idea.
No. I was this close to going to Texas, and
That's
the very
funny.
next day, man, they got as cold as we are here, but worse. The power grid goes
Yeah.
down. Everybody's way. And this will be, it's like a worse than Katrina.
Yeah.
I don't know about
I don't know about worse than Katrina, but
well, as far as how much power was lost, how many people were without services, all the food's been gone in the
yeah,
stores.
man, I feel bad.
People can't drive.
Because they don't, they weren't prepared for that at all. They don't.
It was a total freak of nature. It's a natural.
People, you got people on there making fun of
It's
them.
going to have long-term repercussions.
Hell yes.
So we'll stay right here where we're prepared.
I got people blaming the green,
New Deal, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is. But it's a private. Instead of having a government run grid, they have a privatized grid. It's a private company running it.
Like an Enron type of.
Yeah, sort of. And that didn't work out for them very well.
So we'll see. Yeah, in the.
We'll see the repercussions. Ted Cruz is probably gonna. Yeah, I hope he gets fucking canned.
He can get canned.
Fuck.
How do you get canned?
You get assassinated.
You should not. We'll just edit that out.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, we don't. Condone that kind of behavior.
Knocking on the door. That's
I
insurgency.
didn't say I was gonna do it. I just said,
no, of course not. I don't
that.
think that'll happen.
I have enough spooks following me now as it is.
What does that mean?
By spooks, I mean CIA agents.
Yeah, that kind of.
Just there's another. Yeah, there's a drug. Yeah, it's really taking a dive here in the last minute. Hasn't it? Just went south.
Got right off topic.
Running my mouth too much.
Yeah.
But I'm explaining myself. I think.
That's
if
good.
people want to take it the wrong way, that's the problem. Because nobody fucking listens. They just hear what they want to hear and they turn it around, and it's just like they don't listen to what the people are saying or what they mean. You know what somebody means when they're talking a certain way? They may have a slip of a word or something, but you can grasp. Like, I didn't tell anybody to whack, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
I didn't tell anybody to whack them.
Ted Cruz.
And CIA agents have been called that forever. But if somebody wants to get offended by it, I guess that's
You get offended by anything.
Yeah, well, I don't get offended by things because the only thing I get offended by is somebody criticizing my child or my grandchild.
That's it.
They can call me whatever the fuck they
Not
want.
even you. Oh, yeah.
I think it's funny.
We talked about that one other time. I've got a. Oh, whoops! I was gonna share this. Nobody cares, but they might look. We've got a. See, somebody found out.
This is not live.
What's that?
This isn't live, is it?
No. We're doing the.
Excuse me.
So I've got a. I'm trying to show this, but I've got a TikTok. If anybody's interested in.
Phil does.
Rod Rios.
He does.
Rod Rios has
dances.
Rod Rios does dances, and I squeeze my titties and spank my butt.
And do this
right there on TikTok. So we want you to check that out. YouTube, Brighteon. Anything else? Or we're gonna wrap it up?
I think
we
wrap
did.
it up
I think we did
my
good.
dancing.
We did really well. I think we did.
This is my TikTok.
Then you had music.
Into the light.
You mean I should do that? I can record that. Wait, that's your TikTok?
Yep, that was it.
Well, I missed it here. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you the skull face.
That was from Constantine. You remember he goes into the light and called the.
The masks are never coming on.
Like glued on or something.
You keep saying that they're never gonna give us permission.
Never gonna give you
Never gonna give you permission.
They're gonna come around and desert you.
Okay. So I do this, and then I add an effect. I'm gonna do
DOS effects. Add DOS effects.
I don't think I have that. I've got that one where your face can be expanduated. And then what'd you call that dance?
That was,
Here we go. Okay. Do your dance.
I can't. I'm not.
Dance, monkey, dance. Oh wait, I'm not recording. Here we go. Sorry. Here, look at this way. That looks really good with your,
It looks like I'm trying to take a shit.
that's the hiding shit. That looked pretty good with your hair. All right, that was
That's
awful.
pretty impressive. Yeah, I know. I didn't have time.
9 million views. The
I didn't
worst
have time
of
to
the
prepare.
word of Brett. The worst of Brett. I'll add a song to it. Okay, now what? Let's see what it looks
You
like.
should have had the song on before so I could have
Oh, to you.
grooved to the
To you
rhythm.
groove to the rhythm. Yeah. Well, I'm still learning this.
Rhythm is a dancer. Shortcomings. I wrote shortcomings on my list. Shortcomings.
It looks terrible. Can't even see you. That's not bad. You got to learn more. You know what the hashtags.
I don't know how to do a hashtag. I know how to multi-hash, but I don't know.
Push hashtag, and then they help. It was because it's super simple. You add hashtags to things like Trump, hashtag Trump, hashtags this, that, the dollar sign, or I mean the pound sign.
Yep.
You put a hashtag and then don't put a space, then write the word Trump. But it has to be relevant.
Where?
Well, we'll do a quick tutorial. Let me shut this off. Bye. See you next time. Say bye.
Later. See you. Nice talking to you.
Vulcan or whatever.
Watch this and we'll get a lot of money.
And
We'll get money. We'll get money. Get that paper.
about a lot.
We're getting it. We're gonna get it.
Taxes to China.
We're
There we
we're
go.
doing it.
So I hit end.
We're keeping it real.
And in